folks, Darth Padre, got another Overwatch video for you, and Symmetra, again, I love her. I'm bringing this video to you for a couple of reasons. One, I have a hard carry, meaning I basically won the game for the team. Two, there's a lot of stuff that happens, so it's like a good example of what to do, what not to do, those kind of things. And last, we're attacking on a cart, and a lot of people think Symmetra sucks at attacking on a cart. And I kind of want to show that it doesn't. She's really good. So starting off, I'm going to the left. I'm setting up some turrets in case I get chased around. The enemy team set up all the way around that right-hand corner, so there's actually no action right here. There's a little action back there, but I missed it. Nonetheless, I don't think they know where I'm at, so I'm going to just straight charge them and hope to get a pick or two. Actually, I'm able to get Moira here, but Orisa sees me, and Orisa kills me. So, I mean, it wasn't horrible. I did get a pick. It takes them a lot longer to get the defending team to get to the attacking line than the attacking team, so I'll be back there quicker than Moira will. Nonetheless, back at it. Gonna go ahead. Right now, I'm just trying to charge my super. So, I'm trying to get a pick or two, but mainly do some damage and charge up my super. They're trying to spawn campus here, so trying to prevent that. I think there's a Tracer. There's a Brigida around here, I believe. Yeah, there she is right there. So she tries to mess with me, but I do have a healer behind, so we're able to at least chase her off. Or kill her. Nice. Going back to where we were, the enemy team got pushed back, and I'm really low in health, so I'm going down to this health pack. And since I'm here and I got my turrets, I'm going to go ahead and set up a little defense network. The enemy team's probably going to try to use that health pack, so I want to try to prevent them. I get my super. I'm thinking maybe put the teleporter down here, but it's just not a great place. The enemy team will see it. I don't see the enemy team, so I take a chance and I try to get behind enemy lines and am successful. I'm now behind where the enemy is fighting. I'm going to try to put my teleporter down somewhere where they're not easily going to see it. It's not a great spot, but it's a good spot. Now I'm going to go back to the line. I think we're pushing a little bit, but they did get a kill or two on us, so you can see people are actually starting to take my teleporter already. There's two people. My trap, it worked. A couple of the enemies went in there, and you can see we're actually going to do some pretty good damage to these guys. I think Diva, yeah, she goes down, and then I think Moira tries to come in and do some more damage. Oh, that may not be here. Anyways, a couple more team members actually use that teleporter, and so the whole team is here. In fact, we're in between where the enemy and the cart is. So, they were able to get to the front line really, really quick with my teleporter. I'm going to set up some more turrets as a defense. We actually capped that point, which is awesome. Here's where Moira comes in. So we got the point because of the teleporter. I got a little bit of it refunded, but I was able to get my team there really, really quick. I'm going to take Moira down. She was just in the middle of all of us, but then my team they're just not there. So I try to hide, but there's like enemy teammates or enemies everywhere, and they're able to get me. Our spawn's really close, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. We're progressing pretty well. So now back to it, and charge that super up and get another teleporter down, hopefully behind enemy lines. Right here, I make a pretty big mistake. I know Bastion's there. What I'm trying to do is lock onto him with my weapon and then fall down and get cover, but there's just absolutely no time. He completely annihilates me. It was just a really, really bad move. I shouldn't have jumped up there. I should have just, been patient, hung out, and let him make the move. Nonetheless, I've had my super, so my teleporter's ready. There's no real behind enemy lines here. There's like a below enemy lines. But I want to try to get my teleporter somewhere really close. Where I put it isn't horrible. If my team was attacking a little bit better, the enemy team would never push up far enough to know that my teleporter was there. But it turns out like the whole enemy team is right on the cart. I try to retreat a little bit, knowing that they're there, knowing that I'm going to have to defend that teleporter a little bit. So I try to set up a defense network. I don't know why I threw my shield down there. I think I thought I was getting hit. So still trying to play the back lines and protect that teleporter. Yeah, I just try to go and get a look at the enemy team, and there's so many there, they just kill me pretty quick. My teleporter is going to be up by the time I spawn, but unfortunately, I mean, you'll see kind of what happens next and why that wasn't the greatest spot in the world. So I throw my shield out immediately, which is a horrible idea because here comes the nerf this, and I've got nothing to protect myself with. Had I held on to my shield, I could have protected myself and the teleporter. Nonetheless, you'll see this just takes everything out. So we're back to square one. I think I've got 5%, 6% on my super. We have about 3 minutes left here to get to the next point. Enemy's doing a really good job of defending that corner right now. So I'm going to try to get... go around where my team is going. So they're going to go straight right. I'm actually going to go all the way below and try to get to the other corner. I want to try to get behind the enemy and then draw them into one of my traps, one of my nets. So I start setting up, I see where my team is, and I start setting up my net, and I'm going to try to draw an enemy into this. Again, mainly to build my super, but hopefully just get one pick. If we can, if I can get one kill, it gives us a huge advantage, considering how long it takes. So there's D.Va. I think she saw me. I'm pretty sure she saw me, but she's smart enough not to chase a Symmetra around a corner. She's played this, or he's played this game long enough to know that's not a good idea. I decide to come out. I see D.Va. Pretty hurt. What I don't realize is her entire team is to the right. So had her team not been there, I definitely would have been able to kill D.Va. But they were there, and again, I should have known that. That was definitely my mistake.
I love reading.
So we're much more at a stalemate here. We're not progressing whatsoever. So I know I got to do something kind of fast. We got a minute and a half left, a minute left. It's plenty of time, but if we don't make a move pretty soon, even just the morale of my team is going to be broken. So a couple people went down already. I'm going to try to sneak to the right, but I think... what's her name? Sombra sees me. Yeah, Sombra's right there. So I'm able to get out barely alive with the help of my team here, get some heals. This time I figure I'm going to push up with my team. I haven't all game. Let's just see how this goes. So, immediately I lose my Tracer there. She goes off to the right. I don't know what happened to the other team on the left, but they just didn't want to push up into that center area. So Tracer and I make it to the right. I'm going to follow her up into the plane. Airplane thing up at top. Throw the shield so Bastion doesn't annihilate me. Immediately see Sombra. She had a teleporter there, and she's hacked that health pack. Okay, I know Sombra's coming back, so I'm going to set up my defenses here. Hopefully that hack will go away pretty soon. I also have my super, so I'm going to set up the teleporter right here. I mean, it's already defended. It's away kind of from where the enemy is. It's not behind the enemy line. It's kind of on the enemy line. Okay, the thing right here is I know Sombra's coming back, so I'm trying to figure out where Symbra is. And bam, there she is. So she went just right in front of me. She was just going directly for the teleporter. She knew what was going on and knew that that was her big move. Didn't work out. I was expecting it. Also, my team has completely come in on that teleporter. A few of them died, but they already are back on that front line. And we take that point, and I get a vast majority of my super refunded there. So here we are on to point 2. Or, no, this is point 3. We've already made it through. Now, basically, my super's almost ready. I want to try to get a teleporter down in this room. Team's doing a really good job of pushing up that cart, but normally the stalemate happens right when that cart turns to its left, right here. This is where the stalemate normally happens. Now, this is a relatively risky place to put the teleporter because they will be in and out of this room, but I feel like we pushed up so far that they're not going to try to counter push yet. So right now, I am guarding my teleporter. I figure it's better that I get my enemy team, or excuse me, my friendly team. As you can see, they're coming in right now, onto the battle line rather than me actually fight. So I really want to just protect the teleporter. Now I know they saw me, so I backed up a little bit and get ready for their attack, and we're able to take those two out really, really quick. So we had 2 picks. I had 2 friendlies come in, so I figured this is a great time to push up. I have more friendlies who are now teleporting in behind me. We take out Orisa. I see Bastion, don't want any of that, so I put my teleporter down, or my turret down. We kill her. At this point in time, we're teleporting in. The enemy team is completely spawn camped. There's nothing they can do. They're literally, they can't do anything, because even if they kill one or two of the guys, it was one. I have one teleporter left, so I can still get a friendly up really, really quick. So you can see, even though we hit like that stalemate, I was still able to get the team behind enemy lines or on enemy lines, and just kind of with that ninja teleporter, works so well. Couple things I just want to show at the end here, and why I called it a carry, and it wasn't obvious, but first is my teleporter uptime. I think it's somewhere in the 30%. It was like I had a teleporter down in the game 28%, so almost a third of the time, and 17 players teleported throughout the game. You'll see everyone votes for me. They realize definitely that those teleporters were why we won the game, but the hard carry comes in here. I actually got the most elimination and objective kills at the same time, so it wasn't just the teleporters. Symmetra definitely can do her damage if you put her in the right spot. So hope the video helps. Don't be afraid to attack with Symmetra, and I'll catch you in the next video.